Hiya, welcome to Shop with Sally. I'm Sally Lyndley and welcome to my studio. Today I want to talk about Bombshell beauty. Now, I love a Bombshell and her beauty routine because it is fun and they are not scared of cosmetics, they are not scared of some potions and lotions, and they are definitely not scared of makeup. I love I love grooming. I love going to the nail salon. I love going to the hair salon. And it is definitely part of the Bombshell DNA to want, part of being a bombshell is just wanting to take care of yourself and looking your best, as well as feeling and being your best. And when I look at the women like Bridget Bardot and Marilyn Monroe, and then the modern ones like Selma Hayek and Penelope Cruz or Beyonce, I see women who aren't scared of makeup. They're not scared of playing with their hair. They're not scared of, fun, crazy nails. So this is really a moment where you can play with your look. As far as skincare goes, I'm going to make some recommendations for some skincare lines that are a little bit more, I would say, high maintenance. So if you're willing to spend a little more time inside of that every day, there are great lines like Clé de Peau and Erno Laszlo that were especially Erno Laszlo that was created in the 20s and used by Marlene Dietrich. Fantastic line of skincare that's been around forever. I love Creme de la Mer and lines like that have maybe 5 or 6 steps to the cleansing, washing, and moisturizing, regimen. But, these women, they take care of themselves and they want to look their best. So I'll do some fun skincare recommendations below. I also think this woman isn't scared of makeup. They're not scared of doing an eye with some fabulous eyeliner. They're definitely not scared of contouring and mascara and lashes. And they're not scared of lipstick or blush either. I think the important thing is choosing one feature to highlight. If you're going to do a more intense eyeliner around the eye, I wouldn't say these girls didn't really ever go heavily smoky. If they did, it was more of a Bridget Bardot smoky, and I'll put my favorite recommendations below. But it was more, and then she would do she did a more of a smoky eye, and it wasn't like a big, huge smoky eye. It would just be, to the contour of her eye. But she would do a really pretty lighter color on her lip and keep the rest of the face simple. The most common kind of bombshell makeup was usually a beautiful kind of beigey champagne tone lid, maybe a little bit of brown in there to bring out color in the eye. But it's a fantastic eyeliner that was smudged and looked beautiful just to open up the eye and make it pop. Definitely a set of lashes. You want to do the more normal, not the big lashes that look like a doll. You want to make sure that they're the more individual looking lashes that are quite thin, because anytime you put the fake eyelashes on your eyes, you definitely can see the big difference. But these girls were not scared of and are not scared of a pair of eyelashes. And then, playing with lipstick color. These girls are into color. They can rock a coral, they can rock a pink, they can rock a red, they can rock a purple, orange, really have fun and go with it. But like I said, and you want to keep the eye more simple if you're going to do something big and fun with the lips. Play with lip gloss. This is all about, having fun with your beauty and, looking how you think you look the best. So, and then I also think of a bombshell, I think of their fragrance. I love a tuberose. I love fracas and fragrances like that. I think of when I think of even kind of rose and gardenia and all those to me very feminine smells make me think of a bombshell kind of woman. And I'm not saying that you should just pour on the perfume at all, but it is nice to have someone walk by and just get that little hint of their perfume. I think is really nice. So I'll put my favorite recommendations for bombshell perfumes below. And then for hair, again, these are women who aren't scared of the hair salon. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily high maintenance. Apparently Bridget Bardot only washed her hair once a week, like me. But it's more about kind of just having fun with it, adding the sexiness. I think adding, Bridget Bardot always had the amazing height in the back. Obviously I've got a very 90s haircut right now, so I wouldn't be really rocking a full-on glamour thing with my kind of haircut. But if you have longer hair, or even hair my length, can go into a really fun Marilyn set if you want to set your hair. And it's a fun thing to go and do with your hairdresser, who doesn't get to do them necessarily that often, but they have to learn to do them in beauty school. So, but this is another place where you can bust out your hot rollers, bust out your curling iron, and put that kind of, I love like a Veronica Lake is one of my favorites. I love Jean Harlow, which is pretty much a finger wave. You know, you can really play with waves. I think that was the one thing about Bombshells though, is there's always a sexiness, a volume, and a wave to the hair, or a curl to the hair. It was never short, like, you know, tight, frizzy curl like 70s and 80s. It was always a very controlled and like salon, sensual curl, you know, almost closer to what they're considering mermaid now. But you have the height in the back that I think, you know, find sexy, where you have a little bit of that kind of bedhead thing going on. Yeah, I love that look for hair. But again, I think, you know, yeah, you can play with the hot rollers and the curling iron at home, but really it's something fun to go into the salon and do. And then the other thing I love about a bombshell woman is usually that her nails and toenails are always done. It's always a mani-pedi situation. And I also love it when women are able to match their nails to their lipstick. That's one of my favorite obsessions from kind of the bombshell references. So I'm going to put my favorite recommendations for Bombshell Beauty here. And yeah, you guys have fun. Play with it. Bring out your inner sexiness and use that woman power. You know, men don't have our raw sexuality and aren't able to use it the same way we are, very few of them anyway. So play with your beauty and channel your inner bombshell. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Shop with Sally. Check you later.